the transcription because that is annoying. Okay. All right. So I'm Jill Shaw, Center of Excellence Lead for Entrepreneurship. This meeting is being recorded, just so you know. So if any students want to come to the camera and participate, I want to let you know that it is being recorded. It's going to be uploaded to my website for all other classes to watch and share, because not everyone can join us at this time where it's live. Okay. So I do want to say also that there is an amazing contest sponsored by one of our partners, CPA New Brunswick, for a pizza party for a classroom. So all you have to do before the end of the week, if you participated in this webinar, the teacher can kind of guide the class through. It's a scavenger hunt of my website, and I'm going to link the form in our chat as we get going. So at some point today or later in the week, if you want to do the scavenger hunt and submit it, then you'll be entered in for a draw for a pizza party, just as a thank you for joining us. So I want to introduce Haley, who is the Vice President of Development and Communications for Junior Achievement. And Haley is going to lead the session today. Please feel free to come up to the camera. There's a little hand you can raise here on Teams, but if students want to come up to the camera and participate, we really would love that. We love engagement. So I'm going to hand things over to Haley, and take it away, Haley.
Awesome. Good morning, everyone. As Jill said, my name is Haley, and I work for Junior Achievement. We're an organization that's dedicated to helping students just like you learn those life skills, those financial literacy skills, the entrepreneurship and work readiness skills. So for the teachers that are on the call, just so that you're aware, the activity that we're going to do today is one small piece of the larger program called More Than Money that's directed to our elementary school students. After the call, Jill will reach out with some details, and then I'll also reach out with some more information on the program. If the students were really enjoying it, we can set you up so that you can actually deliver the rest of the program for the students. So this is just a small piece of the program, but for the students that are here, this is a very interactive session. So we want you to come up to the camera. We want to raise your hand. We really want to hear from you. So Jill, I'll rely on you to help me with who's going to come up to the class, up to the camera, because I can't see anything. So sure. Let's start with some of our vocabulary. So I want to run through all of these words, and I want to hear what you think these words mean. So let's start with money. What do we think money means?
Anyone?
Go ahead. Money means something that you can use to buy stuff so you could be sheltered and eat.
That is exactly it. So money is anything that can be accepted as a payment. It's how we buy things, okay? Our next word is earn. What does it mean? What does earn mean?
Earn means to make stuff. What? I know what it means. Earn means you earn something from like doing something.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Legier's class has their hand up. Anyone from your class?
Earn is something that you're rewarded with. You earn something because you're seen for your hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all correct. So earn means to receive or get income for work. So I just said the word income, and that's our next vocabulary word. What does income mean?
Income.
What does income mean?
Hey, we've got one.
Okay.
Income would mean something that will not constantly come, but will come every now and then, I guess.
Okay, anybody else?
I don't like that.
Income.
I don't exactly know how to explain what I was trying to say.
Income's a tricky one.
Mm.
a tricky one. Okay, you're very close. So income is money received as payment for work, for goods or services. So you were very close when you said it's not something that's guaranteed. It's something that you work for. You have to work to get it. The next one, this is another tricky one. A financial institution. What is a financial institution? This one tip sometimes will trick you.
Any ideas?
Okay, we've got one.
Legier, yeah.
I think that financial institution probably means like maybe you like have to like work for vacations or something like that.
Okay, you're close. What is
We have another guess here.
okay, perfect.
Okay.
A financial institution would be something like a bank.
Yes.
Exactly. That's a great example of what a financial institution is. A financial institution is a business, so it can be any business that provides money-related services. So like you said, you can think about a bank, you can think about an investing firm, all those kinds of things. Anything that deals with, money management or money-related services, that is a financial institution. So you can think of your banks, RBC, Bank of Montreal, or a credit union that you've got in your area. The next word is a deposit. What is a deposit?
Bellier, yes, Miss Bellier.
Go ahead, Maya.
Take money out of like the bank account or something.
Good job, Maya.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Legier, did you have a suggestion? Mrs. Legier's class.
It's when money goes into your bank account.
Louder. When money goes into your bank account?
That is
Perfect.
exactly it. I'm pretty sure that you got a hold of my slide deck here with all my notes. A deposit is you put money into your bank account. That is 1,000% correct. Our next one, what is a savings account? Savings account.
Mrs. Bellier? Or Legier, either one?
Yeah, we've got one.
Okay.
A savings account is something like if it's not like a bank account because you don't spend it. It's like if you want to get something like your college education, then you'd put money into a savings account so that you could pay for it one day.
Okay, very good.
I promise I did not prepare them. They're just that good.
I'm very impressed with these students.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I see we have a new class that just joined us from the South, Megan's class.
Hi.
Hi. How are
I
you?
have- We're
Go
good.
ahead.
I have Liam here that would also like to contribute.
Yes.
I think that a savings account, all the savings that you have goes into a certain account that's separate from your main bank account. So you have some money to fall back on if you need it.
I'm
Wow.
very impressed. I don't know about you, Jill, the teachers, but
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with these
Yes.
answers.
Yes.
That is exactly it. We had correct pieces from each of you. So a savings account, it is a bank account, but I think it was Liam who said it's not your main banking account. And that is correct. The savings account is an account that you use to save your money that you don't need right now. Okay, so you could be saving for your college education, as you mentioned. You could be saving for a house. It's money that you put into account that you don't need right away. Very good. What is a withdrawal? What is a withdrawal?
Okay, Miss Legier's class.
A withdrawal is like it's like the opposite of deposit. Like say like you deposit $200 in your savings account, and then you need $100 for something, and then you take out $100 for that thing that you want, and that's withdrawing $100 from your bank account.
Very good.
Perfect. And I just want to say, I want to know how to properly pronounce Megan, your last name. Can you pronounce it for me so I don't mess it up?
Sure. It's Nozzolillo.
Nozzolillo. And are you joining us from ASD South?
We are, yes, from St. Stephen Middle.
Oh my goodness, so happy to
Awesome.
have you. And how many students in what grade?
So we're grade 6.
Yeah.
And I have about 24 students.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you were able to get on. That's
Love
great.
it.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, and feel free, teachers, to turn on your cameras too if you're comfortable with that. We'd love to see the students, but if not, that's okay too. Okay, Haley?
Yeah, this is awesome. I love it. And
That's great.
I'm getting a little worried about my computer security because I think they got into my notes here and since they're nailing these definitions. So yes, you were correct. I can't remember where it came from, whose class it came from, but a withdrawal is exactly like you said. It's you take money out of your bank account. And I loved the example that you gave where you said you put $200 in and you took $100 out and that $100 was your withdrawal. I love it. This is awesome. Okay, last one. And sometimes I think I can trick you with this one and stump you. What is interest? Okay. What is interest as it relates to money?
Nozzolillo's class. You have your hand up. And Legier's class.
Sorry, I wasn't quick enough to lower it.
That's okay. Anyone can chime in. No problem.
Yeah, we've got one.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hi.
What do you think interest is?
Oh, okay. We're swapping out.
Okay. Okay.
I think that interest is something that is like something that you like save up for because it is like your financial interests.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, you're on the right track. You're close. Any other guesses? This one's the hardest one. Any other guesses?
Hey, we got one more.
Okay.
I think that interest is like if you had to pay something off in like a month, let's say, and you didn't do that and you didn't pay it off in a month, and then like so then and if you didn't pay it off next month, then it would like if you had to pay $1,000, then it would go up to like $1,500 or something.
That's brilliant. That is
Wow.
exactly it. So
Amazing.
I'm very, very impressed with these answers. So interest is money paid for the use of somebody else's money. So if we think about a bank and we think about our savings account, okay? So our savings account is that little bunch of money that we don't need right away. So it's just sitting there. But a bank is a business and a bank wants to make money. So they know that you don't need that money right away. So they may use that money in your savings account to make more money. And when they make more money, because you let them use your money in that savings account, they'll give you a little bit more. Okay, so that's what interest is. Very, very good. I'm super, super impressed. Okay, so now that we've kind of got our vocabulary down, I want to have a quick conversation about what these pictures in this slide all have in common. Okay, so we've got, what do we have here? Looks like we've got mini golf, we've got sports tickets, we've got movies, we've got an amusement park. What do all of those things have in common? All those little images, what do they have in common?
On up to the camera. Yeah.
Any guesses? What do they all have in common?
Okay. Looks like Mrs. Nozzolillo's class has an answer.
They all have a price on the tickets.
They do, yes.
They all cost money.
They all cost money, correct. What else? What else do they all have in common?
They all cost a lot of money due to they all cost money and they all cost a lot.
They do, yep. So
they all need tickets, I guess.
Yep, they all cost money, they all need tickets. That's very good. That's perfect. So as you said, they all require money to do. But not only that, they're fun to do. Those are fun things to go do. I went to the movies this weekend. I had a great time. They're a great way to relax or spend time with friends. But as you all said, and that's what we're here to learn about, is that they all require money to do. Okay, very, very good. You are one smart group of students. So I want to introduce you to 3 of our Money Garden superheroes. Okay, so we've got 3 of them. We have Sir Spend-A-Lot, we have the Super Saver, and we have Ernie the Earner. Okay, so there's 3 of them here, and I want you to help me figure out who is who. So I want to read a little blurb that they've got, and then I want you to tell me who they are. Okay, who do you think, which superhero do you think they are? Okay, so the one in the middle, okay, it says, if I had a money garden, I would save all the money I planted. So is that Ernie the Earner, Super Saver, or Sir Spend-A-Lot? Who do we think that one is? That one in the middle.
I think that's Super Saver.
Awesome. Very good.
job.
Okay, let's go with the first one, the one on the left. And it says, I wish money grew in a garden so that I could spend as much as I want. Is that Ernie the Earner or Sir Spend-A-Lot?
What do you think, Mrs. Legier's class?
I think that'd be Sir Spend-A-Lot.
Correct, Sir
Great.
Spend-A-Lot. Very good. So that leaves our last one, the one on the very far right. And it says, a money garden is not how people get money. Money has to be earned. So that would mean that that superhero is
Miss Nozzolilo's class? Ernie the Earner? You got it.
Ernie the Earner. Correct. That is great. So now I want to have some discussion with you, okay? So we're really going to get interactive here, okay? I want to know, how can you, okay, you as students, young students, how can you earn money? What are some ways that you earn money?
Maybe you can like earn money from like a birthday party or something.
Yeah.
Like if it's your birthday.
Mhm.
Yep, that's correct.
Miss Bellier's class, your hands up.
Yeah.
Could you hear that? Make a lemonade stand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Love that. Miss Nozzolilo's class, I love your earrings. They're beautiful. What do you have? What do you think?
A bake sale.
Bake
Perfect.
sale. I think we might have some entrepreneurs in these classes.
I think so. I think I need to talk to you all some more. Miss Legier's class?
By getting a job and working.
Perfect.
Yeah. These are
Perfect.
great.
Maybe one more, Mrs. Bellier's class?
A yard sale.
A yard
Perfect.
sale. That's
Great
awesome.
idea.
These are such great answers. And
Yeah.
you hit all of the ones that I wanted you to, okay? So gifts, birthday parties, that was the first one. And then we had a couple of our, young budding entrepreneurs come up with a yard sale or a bake sale. What about allowances? And do you get allowances at home? And do you have to do chores in order to earn those? So that's a way to earn money as young students. You may not be able to, go out and work at a business quite yet. You're a little young, but there are all sorts of ways for you to earn money. Okay. So now I want to know, now that you've earned a little bit of money, I want to know how, why, and where do you save money? So how do you save money? Let's start there. How do you save money?
Mrs. Bellier's class.
Okay, so you can have a savings account.
Yes.
Yeah. And Legier?
You put put it in a savings account.
Perfect. And Nazalilo? Yeah, go ahead.
How I saved money, I would have put it inside my bank account or my savings account at the bank. And I wouldn't just spend, and I didn't spend it for 5 years.
Amazing.
Amazing. That's
Super,
awesome.
super saver.
Awesome. I love it. How else? How else can you save money? Let's take two more. I think, is there two? I
What?
see a few hands
Yeah,
up.
Legier's hand is up and Bellier.
Okay,
So
let's
Legier?
take one from each and then we'll go on to the why.
Okay. Legier's class, what do you think?
A piggy bank.
Yeah.
Piggy banks.
And Miss Bellier's class?
Ours was the piggy bank as well. They beat us to it.
Okay, awesome. I love it. Those are all really, really great answers. The next one is, why would you want to save money?
Okay, you're up. Go for it.
Us?
Yeah, Legier, sure. You go first. You're also patient. Yes, go for it.
Okay. Normally for me,
Yeah.
I like to save up for money to target for an item that I really want.
Okay.
Or target for like something that like for like a present or something for
Okay.
my mom or my dad.
That's so kind. Very nice. Nazalilo's class, what do you save for? Or why do you save?
I would save my money so in the future I can buy a house.
So great. Love that. And Miss Bellier's class?
I'm actually saving up right now for some like baby stuff because I'm getting 2 reborns for Christmas this year.
Wow. Very, very cool. Okay. Great. All right. Do you want to move along to the next one?
Sure.
Okay.
So the last one in this little section is where. Okay. Where would you save money?
Miss Legier's class?
You would save money in like an account, like most of the people said.
Yeah. Great. And Nazalilo has been patiently waiting. Any ideas?
I would save my money at my house from doing chores in my piggy bank.
I have another one. I have
Oh.
another.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. Yep.
I would save my money in a bank.
In a bank. I wonder, so a lot of these students are grade 5. I wonder if anyone has a bank account or a debit card yet. Does anyone have a bank account in grade 5 and a debit card? Some people, maybe not quite yet, but you know, eventually it's a great idea as you get a little bit older. One more from Miss Bellier's class and then we'll move on.
Awesome.
I would save my money in a wallet that I don't use.
So keep it safe and tucked away.
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay.
Those are all super great answers. So we hit on a lot. I love that some of you said you want to save your money in a bank account. And then we kind of talked a little bit about that. I would really, really encourage you to maybe go to a bank with your parents or your guardians and have a look at opening up a bank account. It's great for you to learn. You're in grades 5 and 6, I think we have on the call. I would really, really encourage you to talk to your families about that and getting yourself set up with a bank account so that you can learn how to do that. The sooner you can learn how to do that, the better off you're going to be in the future, especially when you get jobs and we start making real big money. It's going to be really good for you to know those things. So all super, super great answers. Now, my favorite one, okay, and this is no wrong answers. I want to hear what, where, and on what do you spend your money? Okay, so we've talked about earning, we've talked about saving. Now I want to know, where do you spend it and how?
This should be interesting. Everyone probably has a different answer. Miss Legier's class, someone looks keen to answer there. Go ahead.
I would spend it on my college education.
Wow.
Brilliant.
So So smart. Miss Bellier's class.
You can spend it online.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you have a debit card, right? Or a
Yeah.
Visa debit.
Look
Miss,
at the lineup in Nozzolilo's
I
class.
know. Miss Nozzolilo, let's hear it. What do you have?
I have three
Go for it.
stooges here.
Okay.
You go first, I go second.
I would spend it. I don't know if it's spending, but like I donate it to charity, like all my money
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh,
great.
to like my
nice.
church.
Nice, nice. Okay, what else? Two more girls there. Yeah,
Like spend my money on clothes and makeup.
that's okay. That's all right. And yeah,
I spend my money on foods that I don't have to share with the rest of my family.
Miss Legier's class, a couple of boys there. Go ahead.
I'm actually already saving up for something, which I'm saving up for a new laptop.
Ooh,
Awesome.
great purchase.
I have my own banking account.
Whoa.
I love it. Yes.
Okay, what else?
I would spend my money to see Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Haley, Haley, what do you spend your money on?
Oh goodness, what do I spend my money on? I like to go out to eat, so I like to go to a nice restaurant and spend my money on food.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I'm saving. I'm saving a lot of money to buy a house or a condo.
Nice.
So I'm not spending a ton of money. I did over the weekend. I did a lot of Christmas shopping. But I did it. And this was actually kind of a fun conversation we can have with the students about spending their money is, you know, Christmas is coming up, the holidays are coming up. So maybe you're working on who you need to buy presents for. I did my shopping on the weekend because Chapters had their member event where it was all 25% off your purchase. So I saved a little bit of money there and got some really nice gifts. So this is kind of a little bit going into our topic for tomorrow about, you know, safe online shopping and, you know, doing the research and being a smart consumer. But yeah, it's maybe something that these classes might want to join tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know tomorrow Teachers is marketed as middle school, but where your students are so bright, they might want to join into our session tomorrow on smart online shopping.
Yeah.
Smart shopping.
Just smart shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
All right.
Okay. That's awesome. So now that we've kind of gotten to talk about, you know, how we earn money, how we save money, and how we spend money. You learned a lot of new words. I want to put your new knowledge to the test, and I want you to help me fill in the blanks. So, Jill, I'll rely on you to help me get a volunteer from a class, but we'll kind of go in order here, and we'll have a student come up and tell us what to fill in with the blank. And you'll see over on the side, there's a number of words there. There's 7 words that we're going to fill in. So you'll pick one of those, okay? So we're going to fill in the blanks. Money may be in the form of physical objects such as bills and coins that a person uses to buy something, like at a carnival or a garage sale. Blank is someone who owns or works for a business and earns money, okay? Blank is someone who owns or works for a business and earns money. What do we think the blank is there?
Who would that be? Miss Legier's class. What do you think? I think you might still be muted. Yeah, go for it.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. So Ernie the Earner is someone who owns or works for a business and earns money and can put it in his blank or in a, okay, so where can Ernie the Earner put his money? Put his money in a blank.
Miss Bellier's class, what do you think?
In his wallet.
Awesome. Correct.
Great.
So Ernie the Earner is someone who owns or works for a business and earns money and can put it in his wallet or in a bank blank. A bank what? A bank What do we think goes in there?
Bellier. What do you think?
In a bank.
Carly, quickly.
Account.
Bank account? You got it.
Awesome. Yep. Correct. There are different accounts at the bank, and one is called a blank. Okay. What's a type of bank account that's listed there?
Miss Legier's class.
A savings account?
Correct. Very good. A savings account is used to hold money that is not needed right away, and blank loves this idea. Okay, a savings account is used to hold money that is not needed right away, and blank loves this idea. Who loves to save their money?
Nazalilo's class, I see a couple hands up. What do you think? What do you think? Nice and loud. I don't know. Anyone have this one?
Okay. Which one of our superheroes liked to save money?
Legier?
Eric.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mrs. Legier's class. Yep.
The superhero who likes to save a lot is Super Saver.
Correct. Very good. So a savings account is used to hold money that's not needed right away, and Super Saver loves this idea. Okay. Blank has money in a bank and loves that he can take the money out of the account. Who likes to spend their money? Which one of our superheroes likes to spend his money?
Mrs. Bellier's class.
To spend a lot.
Correct. That's perfect. So Sir Spend-A-Lot has money in a bank, and he loves that he can take money out of the account by making a blank. What's the word that goes in there? He likes to take money out of the account by making a...
Nazalilo, do you have your hands up? I think you're on mute, maybe. Taking money out. What do we call that? What do you think?
It was one of our vocabulary words.
I think you're still muted, Miss Nazalilo. There we go. Yep.
The next blank, I think, is withdrawal.
Perfect.
Perfect. Very good. Okay, so let's put it all together. Money may be used in the form of physical objects such as bills and coins that a person uses to buy something, like at a carnival or a garage sale. Earning the earner is someone who owns or works for a business and earns money and can put it in his wallet or a bank account. There are different accounts at the bank, and one is called a savings account. Savings account is used to hold money that is not needed right away, and Super Saver loves this idea. Sir Spend-A-Lot has money in the bank and loves that he can take it out of the account by making a withdrawal, because his favorite saying is, "I'd buy that and that and that." Very good. So that's all for today. That's the activity that I have for you. Teachers will be reaching out to you. If your students want to learn more about money, we'll reach out to you with the full program, which is our JA More Than Money program. And as we said earlier, based on the knowledge of these students, I would say that they would be perfect fits for tomorrow's session. We are targeting it to middle school, but I don't know. I think these students are pretty smart, and they could probably show the middle school kids a thing or two.
I think so. And tomorrow's sessions are at 9 and 1:30. And again, they'll be recorded. So if you look over on the chat, teachers, I've provided the contest. So if your class wants to do it right now or maybe later in the week, if you have some free time, there is a contest for a pizza party for your class for participating today. And it's a short little contest. I think it's 5 questions. I want to ask Mrs. Bellier's class. They are our host class, and I know that they were going to thank our lovely presenter and my wonderful partner, Haley, from Junior Achievement. So Miss Bellier's class, do you have anything you want to say? Oh, great. I think you're muted. Yep.
Thank you for the presentation. Thank you for the presentation.
Well,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much for having me. It was super fun.
So great. Okay. So teachers, I will send you an email just thanking you, and Haley will provide you with some of her resources just to enhance what we've done today. And please spread the word to your colleagues and your classmates for this afternoon session at 1 and for tomorrow's sessions. And thank you so much for participating. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Monday.
Have a good rest of your day.